Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Equestria at War with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and Griffonian Empire. So we're amidst preparations for a 2, maybe even 3 front war, where we are going to attack the Skyfall Republic in a couple of months, and we'll have to hold the Griffonian Republic and their allies at bay. And at that point we might even get invaded by Kingdom of Aquilea, so we're gonna have to be pretty strong to make that happen. Now, as the next step, we have actually started support armored car divisions here, which are going to be very cheap on the pony power, and they are going to be, you know, fairly fast, so they can do or take advantage of the breakthroughs and gaps in the enemy lines, hoping that would go well. Plus they could easily make some encirclements happen, so we're gonna see if we can effectively add them. They're gonna become a part of the Imperial Sword Army, and we'll hope to make good use of them. Now, as they're gonna be of speed 12, I believe they might be, yeah, they might work with the Imperial motorized divisions, which are part of the what is it, 7th Motorized Army here. But I think that for now I'm gonna keep them separate, and we'll see how that's gonna go. Okay, without further ado, let's continue. How's the Navy? I haven't checked on you. Okay, we've got another ship, KMS Colibri. Okay, you join the fleet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, repair priority high. I think I'm gonna repair you for now to make sure that you guys are at top notch. Actually, can we, yeah, let's put the automatic split off on enabled. Now there's a couple of things that we could develop here. I don't think that's necessary. I'm more looking forward to being able to properly core the Duchy of Yeldom and Holy Catherine Council. I mean, we should be able to, yeah, to core the Catherine Council very soon. Occupation. Is the integration occupation law? Okay. Integration. Only for certain countries. Okay, we can already set it on. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. So that lowers resistance, damage to garrison, required garrison, daily compliance gain. Okay, cool. So my bad. We were supposed to have that on since the beginning. So now that we get the we connect the north, I'm gonna go with curtail the universities and take advantage of it. Damn, I'm dumb. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's actually super good. I don't know how I missed that. Maybe it popped up only after we have actually gotten the research, because I don't remember it being there. Aluminum from you. But actually improving the aluminum areas might be good. Infrastructure. The North has once more rejoined the Empire's warring embrace. However, with a lack of centralized authority, the infrastructure is not in ideal condition. By constructing highways and bridges, we can greatly ease travel. So now let's go with curtailing the universities, because that one is... Now we understand the benefit of it much better, because that will make our territories ours. Okay, Deponia has capitulated. The new Manhattan explosion. An explosion destroyed half of the new Manhattan harbor today. Its blast heard by ponies all the way in Sunset. The new Manhattan Police Department investigation shows that an empty freighter collided with a ship carrying munition, which caused the ladder to explode. The tragedy caused the death of 1,950 souls, with rescue operations still underway. The events in New Manhattan threw the entire country into mourning. The Harbor Master's office has been turned into an impromptu memorial. There, ponies deliver flowers and pay their respects to the victims. New Manhattan, that's from Equestria, right? No. Wait. It's Commonwealth of New Maryland, which is in Commonwealth with, yeah, with Crystal Empire and Equestria. Jesus Christ. The fall of Las Pegasus. Horrifying images and reports reach us today as the Equestrian military has officially announced the loss of Las Pegasus, the infamous gambling and holiday paradise. Actually, yes, Canterlot is gonna fall next. Shortly before the Changeling army attacked, the bombing raids struck the city, causing a tremendous loss of civilian lives. Due to the strange decision of the military not to evacuate the city in the face of danger, the Changeling infantry and tanks managed to cut down the shaken defenders with ease, and the mayor of the city was forced to surrender the city to the invaders shortly after. Equestrian military staff is supposedly planning a counterattack to retake the city, but this will surely drop morals across the country nonetheless, and the fall of Lake City. By the time Longswordian forces reached the outskirts of Jezeragrad, otherwise known as the Lake City, the Lakish garrison had already set up a strong defense with many barricades and sniper nests as well as gunboats on the lake. This is here, right? Yeah, here it is. Jezeragrad. Well, it would be Jezeragrad, I think, if it's coming from the Slavic languages. What followed was a series of assaults on land, air, and water, each repelled by the tenacious and brave defenders. One last desperate attack was made, which achieved a breakthrough that was quickly exploited to divide and destroy Lakish units. Now the free communities of Longsword has gained control of the most of the city, but the garrison refuses to surrender and resistance continue. In the revolution and decree of the Scandinavian Socialist Republic, wasn't Scandinavia somewhere in the north? Where is Scandinavia? Scandinavia. Yeah, it is. What, aren't you guys Republican? Yeah, Republican. Democratic Socialism. We, free creatures of the Socialist Republic of Scandinavia, declare that we shall no longer conscientiously tolerate the oppression and exploitation of the proletariat, the common creature, by the capitalist, imperialist, monarchist, fascist, and reactionaries of the world. We declare that as long as such scourges remain in existence in our world, the revolutionary people of Scandinavia shall not rest until all the creature kind is free. The socialist revolution lives on. Capitalists' bosses tremble, for all the world shall rise against you, and Grand Principality of Lake City has capitulated. Now please tell me that this is not as horrifying as it looks like. Okay, actually the equestrian forces are moving up, but considering they're attacked by two sides, I don't think they might make it. But their army is growing, and they still haven't lost their capital. So as long as they hold it, still I wouldn't bet on it. Rumarian operative captured. Well, what can you do? And we have 123 points now. So I don't need to save them because we're actually using the occupation law here, or the integration occupation law. So no point in me saving it. So let's throw... How about a theorist? Let's go with military theorist here, because that way is going to make our doctrines cheaper. Okay, and we can go here with the battlefield support. That's the favorite one. Precision bombing, huh? Cluster bombing. And Jet H, what does this one require? Jet engines and completed any air doctrine tree. Okay, so this is a continuation of the regular tree. So let's go with battlefield support. Formation flying. By flying in formation, planes can provide support for each other or work together to attack enemies. Mutual exclusive, blah blah blah. Fighter detection increased and airborne mission experience gain increased. So we've finished the Minenwerfer, and we can get another Minenwerfer. right now. And even the next one, so that would boost the defense of our forces further. And I think this is a good thing, because we'll need to hold a big border here. And every bit of defense is gonna serve us well. So you guys are repairing. So let's put you on research, and you should be detached, right? Wait, do we have anyone? Oh, we don't have anyone on the repair queue. Jesus, that's dumb. Okay, that's why they are not repairing. That was really stupid. I didn't realize that its automatic was set to 0. Okay, pony power is increasing. We are literally swimming in stuff here. Getting more and more army experience. We should get the cannon is gonna get soon. An improved medium tank chassis is coming now, so that is good. Now with this one out there, I think we're gonna switch to the improved heavy tank chassis, or we could go with the light one. We need both, but let's start with the light one because we're gonna use that one soon. A balanced mid-sized chassis that offers a lot of flexibility for building a wide variety of vehicles. So let's get the advanced light chassis because Panzer III or Light Panzer III is gonna come soon. And what would we do here with the improved medium tank chassis? Let's investigate a bit. So medium tank turret, I could actually get the superstructure economy, but that would demolish the breakthrough. And breakthrough is something that we are up against. Yeah, we don't have the better cannon, which I believe should come with you, right? That's a heavy cannon. How do we get the improved medium cannon? That's a howitzer. Which, okay, that helps with attack and so, but medium cannon. Okay, so we need to go one step further to get the better ones. Let's see what's the difference. Soft attack is massively increased, hard attack is increased, piercing is massively increased, so we need that. That makes sense. So let's focus on the on that a bit, because our tank game needs to be improved before we throw ourselves in this conflict. How are you doing? Pretty good. How is Air Force doing? We got 168 additional aircraft. So let's put them on the vacant airfields. Voila. And voila. The fall of Canterlot. Oh my god, they did lose it. Grave news have reached us today as Equestrian forces have been pushed out of Canterlot. Changeling units quickly managed to break through the magical bubble shield of the city with a heavy artillery barrage, wasting no time to advance deep into the city right after Equestrian infantry and Royal Guard units fought valiantly, but they were hopelessly outgunned and outnumbered. The order was given to retreat and abandon the capital. Multiple small nests of bitter resistance fought on bravely, covering the retreat of their comrades. Canterlot has fallen, and a new flag now waves atop the royal castle's tower. Equestrian generals are confident in launching a counteroffensive, but the loss of the heart of Equestria will be devastating for the ponies' morale. I really don't know what's going on here. That is just insane. Yeah, they are very close to giving up. Well, it's probably the first time I've seen that happen. I think I mentioned that already, but it's nonetheless really strange to me. Okay, so we're 55 political. Here's the artillery. Amazing. So that's an improved heavy cannon, which is good, and we can go one step ahead and go with the high explosive anti-tank rounds. 91 days, which gives us an improved medium cannon, and that is something that we need for the medium tanks. Airy fighter competition. The Area Air Force is currently holding trials for a new light fighter. According to our air attaché, our newest model is poised to win. A formal request from the area government is expected shortly. Representatives of the manufacturer are strongly in favor of the sale, but there are national security concerns about selling our most modern equipment to a foreign country. Should we permit the sale to go through? Sure, absolutely. 20 air experience, and that is good. Like, you can license it. I'm down with that. Kingdom of Edina has capitulated. River Republic declare war on Eastern Dogs Republic. Oh wow, okay, Diamond Dogs. This is gonna be interesting to see because most of their territory is mountains and hills, so it's gonna be hard for anyone to break through, especially as they got quite a lot of units. We'll see. Who are you at war with? Damn, that's... They could have a chance here. I'm not saying they will win, but they do have a chance. Okay, so let us check that medium tank. Oh, curtailing the universities. Things are just happening too fast. So we can... Oh god, we actually got one of them integrated already. Amazing. So let's integrate you as well, and that's gonna make it go bye-bye, won't it? Because you got 41? Do I understand that correctly? Yeah, I think it will. Once they reach that, they're gonna be done. So curtail the universities. We can never again allow sovereign universities to wield such power as they once did. Instead of being distracted by ruling a nation, they can now focus on their studies and research, while our own government brings fair rule to all, instead of just university members. Ramau, in the meantime, will become a regular municipality, its senate being gone for good. Okay, so now we just need the Royal North, which we actually don't need at this point, but... Okay, what I really think here is division organization would be good, but I think that we'll get the... yeah, we need the Reichsarmy, modernizing the Reichsarmy, and then we can go for the war. This will give us enough time to get the tanks going. So let's get the Reichsarmy expansion plan. Oh, and we are short for aluminum. So we can work on that, and let me just add more military factories, because that is what we are going for here. You are going to add dockyards. Okay, we'll keep you in here. Any other place with very high, or yeah, EU. No, that's Romal actually. Okay. And we can add a couple of civilian factories as well, just for good measure. But just a couple. I mean, at this point we don't need to increase the counts so much. What we need though is rubber. I mean, we're working on a decent amount, but once we get into that big war, it is going to become an issue for us. So let's make it like this. And I think we got what? 4 now? 4 and building 3 more, so researching the industry would give us immediately another 7 and then another 7. Might be better for us to avoid that for now and just focus on researching our military capacities. Okay, fighters. We got additional 100 bombers. So let me get them out here. And you are not researching, guys. Not researching. You are not drilling, which is something that I should not have. What happened? Okay, our Air Force is starting to look pretty good. First and second fighter wing is completely modernized? No, not completely. One of them completed, one of them almost. 2 next ones are semi-modernized, and 4 more are regular, and then 4 are working on the 4 tactical bomber wings are ready. Okay, more fighting going on. How's Equestria doing? Are they... No, they're not resisting. I mean, their army is massive. What the hell is going on? Oh no, it's no longer massive. Okay. Yeah, they are probably getting encircled and eliminated somewhere. Probably in this part. Yeah, Equestria is gone. It is gone. Okay, and we need to start importing more. Did we start working on the Khazar supports? We did, and we already got 4. Ah, that's from the integration. Gotcha. That is from the integration. Cool. Okay. So I think once we're done with that, we're gonna add more to improved armored car, light tanks, and then we're gonna start working on putting everything into medium tanks, because those babies will need quite a lot of love. Or deposits. Anything that would help us with aluminum? No. The Kingdom of Aqua declared war on the National Republic of Tarin. Yeah, they're just expanding. That is horrifying in more than one way. So we'll need you next. Who is drilling? No one. Okay, well. Gotcha. Okay, the second minion warfare is now ready. This one was 170mm. Now they got the 50mm. The development of automatic weapons which combine the aspect of light and heavy machine guns. So infantry gets massive boost to defense. Well, massive, I mean 5% is actually really good. And we can do one more. I guess we have to, because 15% to defense is really good. Yeah, the defense was at like 260, now it's 310. So with entrenchment bonuses, they are going to be unstoppable. Okay, and we really need to start looking into realistic defense here, because they've put all of their units on the border, so we might actually be poised to an attack very soon. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just wing it for now. And we'll modify these borders based on... Oh, god damn it. I hate this. We'll modify this based on how the units are going to be distributed. Okay, we got some free military factories. So let's put them on the improved armored cars, because we're gonna need way more of these. Okay, Tarin has already capitulated. Okay, units are moving. So we already know that this is way too strong. We got 4 divisions at certain places. Well, this one is gonna be way too weak. Yeah, I gotcha. So let's shorten this by this amount. Expand this one, but shorten it here. And expand this one. Ideally we would have 2 units in each of the provinces, or each of the areas. Okay, let's let them move a bit around. How's the supply situation? Not exactly great, but what I can do here is I can put them on... Wait. Let's put them on a decent motorization priority, so that we can see how well they will be. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so this area is almost clear. Now this seems to be too long for these guys to hold. Yeah, so we're gonna hold this side of the river. You guys are gonna hold this side of the river. And we'll just change it like this. A decent compromise. They don't have enough units, I think, to break through at this point anywhere. So it's gonna be fine. Cool. And we'll actually have a pretty decent chance here. Is this all plains? Jesus Christ, this is gonna be easy. Tanks are just gonna steamroll them. Yeah. So you guys will take Skyfall. Cool. You guys will basically defend the border. I don't really want you to do anything. And the motorized is gonna do the same thing, but they're gonna go over here. Okay. Because I don't think that there's too much need for a special situation here. Let's put all of you on priority. Oh my god. Changeling lands took 178 states. When we finish the Reichsarmy, the Commonwealth of New Marland and Changeling Kingdom has signed white peace. Equestria has capitulated. Baltimore is lost. Today ends what many call Equestria's last stand. Changeling forces launched a large-scale offensive towards the city of Baltimore. Desperate fighting ensued, in which Equestrian troops fought alongside their princes. Their ferocious defense was eventually broken, however, as Changeling's armored units entered the city. Equestria has lost what might very well be its last battle. Will the Equestrian nation collapse, or will the princess rally her ponies once more? No, we know what's gonna happen. God damn it. Okay, and Stalingrad stole a lot as well. So what's their... Okay, you get roughly, let's call it 40 and 45. Yeah, they have nothing on them. They're actually so much stronger than we are right now. That's insane. Well, they have about the same strength army though. Changelings prevail in Equestria. Today marks a black day for Equestria, with resistance to the Changeling war machine being untenable at this point. The Alicorn princesses and much of the court fled to New Maryland, out of reach of the Changeling fangs. What was left of the government sued for peace. The Changelings have occupied the remainder of Equestria. Many Changelings supposedly went on a plunder food and valuables from the defeated ponies, who had no chance or right to defend themselves. Some had hoped that Chrysalis would give some semblance of autonomy to Equestria, but those hopes were quickly crushed. The war is over, and a new dark age has begun for Equestria and its ponies. However, from across the ocean a light still shines, and the ponies of Equestria long for the day that the light returns to Canterlot. So you have went to here to Sunset, right? Yeah, you are still at war with Stalingrad. Damn, that's depressing. So I think this is a good point where we can end this episode, and in the next one we are going to look at... No, we're gonna prepare for the war. But I think that at this point... Not to do the modernization. We still have at least 150 days, 200 days before the war. So let's start with the... Actually, I don't think we need this. Yeah, because we're getting more and more power from the annexation. So let's go with the riches of Strawberry next. But holy hell, that was brutal.